In this lecture, we will cover head and tail commands. Head displays the first few lines of a file. By default, it shows the first 10 lines. Let's look at some of the examples through the terminal so you can get a better idea. So, if you type in the head command, and let's say if we look under @password, what it will show is just the first 10 lines of the particular file. That's what it does by default. So if it's a really large file and you just need to look at the first 10 lines, that's how you can see those. Let's look at the second example. You can also mention which lines that you want to show. For example, how many lines you want to show. With head command, you can see just the, for example, first 4 lines. So if you type in head -4, and that's an option you can use, and you can look for 4 first lines, or you can look for 5 first lines. And let's do it on the same file. @password, passwd, hit enter. As you can see, it's showing 1, 2, 3, 4 lines now. And let's say if you just needed to look at the first 20 lines, or if you needed to look at first 40 lines, you can do those with the head command and with typing in the option. Let me clear the screen. Let's move on to the tail command. Tail displays the last 10 lines of a file by default. Let's look at some of those examples for the tail. So if we do tail on the same file, passwd, hit enter. Now it's showing us the last 10 lines of a file. Let me clear the screen. So if we do tail on, for example, if we want to see just the last 4 lines, then we can do -4 option. Let's do passwd, hit enter. Now we can see the last 4 lines of a file. We can also use, let me clear the screen. Let's look at the last example. This is a very important example. If we do tail -f on a particular file, for example, file 1, hit enter. What it does, it will not processing this command. Usually this type of command is used on any type of error log files. So if new errors are coming into a log file, it will keep on displaying the real-time data on your screen, so you can continuously monitor the logs. To show you by example what I mean is, I've opened another terminal. I'm going to just edit that file and add one more line to that existing file. So I'm just going to use vi and go into that file, and I'm going to add a line at the end of that file. So for example, right here, I'll add another line, one more line, and I'm going to just save that file. As you can see on our screen, it just appeared. So if any new data is getting added to this particular file, you can continuously monitor it. To quit out of it, you can just type in, you can do Control-C to quit out of it. Let me clear the screen. And that's how you can use the tail -f command. It's very useful, especially when you are looking at the log files, searching for any errors that are continuously coming in when you're troubleshooting something. I hope you learned something useful in this video as well, and I'll see you in the next one.